Well, this is a very strange intro here. Continuing to be strange. Oh, okay. When I arrive at the 3rd floor on the dorm in search of Sachi, I find her crouched over a sizable pile of books, flipping pages with an expression of intense focus. Seems like she's using the spare minutes waiting for the laundry to review a stack of reference materials. Not entirely out of character, to be sure, but this is a dramatic change from the dreamy thoughtfulness that followed our return from the beach. Instead of losing herself in distracted reveries, she's immersed in practical research. And just as I had expected, the composure has already vanished from her face, proof that she's realized her previous method won't work for this request. The circumstances are very different. On the most fundamental level, the school buildings in question differ radically in scale and construction. After even a cursory comparison of those differences, it's simple enough to realize that the same trick is unlikely to work again. At this point, it comes down to whether or not she can find an entirely different approach, but right now, Sachi can't even sense my presence at her side. The law she's imposed on herself, her absolute need to be a good girl, has forced her into a state of such obsessive concentration that nothing else even registers. Of course, I expected something of the sort, but it's the first time I've seen Sachi this intensely serious. Her self-assured air of easy confidence has vanished without a trace. The request she's currently grappling with presents an exceptionally thorny problem, after all. On some level, Sachi seems to realize that she's fast approaching a moment of truth. In that case, the best thing I can do for the girl right now is allow her to simmer in her own desperation. The 14th... Man, we advanced like 3 days. Alright. Yeah. What is happening? Even as she broods over getting rid of the test, Sachi consistently maintaining her routine of cleaning my room and doing my lawn. Oh, okay, that's what she's doing. Alright. Thought they got done with a conversation or something. I was like, what? I guess I should be happy as a boyfriend that she places such a high priority on taking care of me. But no matter how used she is to these sort of chores, it's obvious that keeping up the daily grind is going to be hard on her under the circumstances. And I can't allow myself to step in to help right now. It's a mixed feeling. As I'm mulling things over, my cell phone bleats shrilly in my pocket. No need to bother looking at the screen. I know who this call's from. That you, JB?
Yuuji. Sachi no yousu wa dou?
Seems she hasn't figured out an effective plan yet, currently absorbed in brainstorming. So, what can I do for you?
東浜電鉄グループに関してなんだけど、なかなか興味深いことが分かったわ。
Interesting. Think we can use it?
確証を得るにはもう少し時間が必要だけど、おそらくは。
Good to hear.
詳細はメールで送るから、目を通しておいてちょうだい。
Roger.
それと、もう一つ頼まれていたものも、もうすぐ用意できそうなんだけど、ついでにスープに入れる野菜を育てるために必要なものも、こっちで手配させてもらったわ。
Damn, dude, these fucking slang terms for whatever they're actually meaning. It's making this all the more confusing. I was planning to take care of that myself, you know. I didn't want to push everything off on you.
一度手を貸すと決めたら手間は同じよ。実際マウスを操作する回数が少し増えるくらいの差なんだしね。
Alright, whatever you say. Thanks.
品物はもうすぐそっちに届くと思うから、受け取りよろしくね。
Right. And within an hour of that phone call, a truck bearing JB's gift makes its way through the school gates.
じゃあっす。富士見運送っすけど、あなたが受け取り人の風見さんっすか？
Yes, I am, delivery man. Yeah, I'm Kazumi.
荷物結構な量があるんすけど、どうします？倉庫とかがあるんだったらそこまで運んじゃいましょうか？
That's fine. Just unload everything here, and I'll take care of the rest.
了解っす。しゃした！
Alright. When all the goods are finally out of the truck, the delivery man leaves with a cheerful frat boy style farewell. Guess I'd better get these inside before the others notice. Well, that was quick. Too late. Well, might have been inevitable, given how rare it is to see a vehicle of any kind actually inside our campus. But it's not like I've got anything I can't let them see, so I guess it shouldn't really be a problem.
あんたトラックなんか呼び込んで一体何を買ってくさ何か面白いことをするつもりなら私も混ぜてほしいのよってくさそれでこれは何に使うのかしら
Word of advice, Sakaki, pinching your nose disdainfully while you speak isn't exactly going to help you win friends and influence people.
だってすごい匂いを放っているわよそれ
Of course it is. That's sort of how this stuff is.
これって農作物に使う肥料でしょ肥料
No, I am not.
ならどうして肥料なんて
Our thoughtful principal noticed that Sachi's been looking busy lately, decided to compensate by roping me into a temporary position as a volunteer gardener. Figured I'd start off with the fundamentals and enrich the soil a bit.
だからってこんなに買い込んでどうするのよ
First part of the job is laying down some flower beds along the whole outer periphery of the athletic grounds. Somewhere down the line, I'm looking to spread the flower-filled exercise concept throughout Mishima Cape as a whole.
花いっぱい運動ね
I'm very confused. Playing with dirt's good stuff, you know. Gardening's a pretty solid workout, and it's got a well-documented relaxing effect as well.
は
Amane's not entirely buying this, is she? Sharp girl.
あじゃあ何か手伝えることがあったら言ってよ私トラクターとかも運転できるから
I think anyone can drive a tractor. I mean, look, you don't need to have your driver's license or know how to drive a car to drive a fucking tractor. I didn't even know how to drive a car when I actually learned how to drive a tractor because it's super easy. Literally, you sit in the seat, you shift it into, well, you have to turn it on first. You shift it into gear, you put the shit down, and you start doing whatever you got to do with the tractor. It all depends. Tractor can do a lot. So it's not difficult. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little serious here. It's not difficult to use a tractor. Just saying. What?
私何か変なこと言った
Not really. But motorcycles, trucks, and now tractors. Is there anything you can't drive?
まあね免許を持ってなくてもタイヤがついてる乗り物なら大体転がせるかな
I see.
私に花いっぱい運動は無理ねサボテンからしちゃうくらいだし私もどちらかといえば収穫されたものを食べる方が好きなのよそれなら作業が残ってるユージの邪魔にならないように私たちは部屋に戻りますかさっきスーパーでアイス買ってきたからみんなで食べようよ私を誘うってことは当然抹茶味のアイスも用意してあるんでしょうねマンダリンオレンジもはいはい抹茶もオレンジも買ってあるからおとなしく寮に戻ろうね
Thank God for Amane actually getting these guys out of the way. Definitely wrapping up the conversation, the big sister of the group coaxes, the two troubled children back into the dorm. Amane might not have bought my story, but I think she's got the general idea that I'm taking action for Sachi's sake. This is probably her way of being considerate.
少しいいかしら
No, I'm gonna go do the farming simulator. What's up? Don't you want to get some of that ice cream?
風見くんが私の質問に素直に答えてくれればアイスにも間に合うでしょうね
What do you want to know?
実は小峰さんから風見くんが出した課題の内容について聞いたのだけれど
Oh, that's right. They did do that. Ah.
思ったより驚かないよね
I know how much you people love sticking your nose into others' business. I was more or less expecting something of that sort.
それなら話が早いのだけれどテストをなくすという依頼を達成することで風見くんの出した課題の答えも見つかると考えていいのかしら
Exactly. I wouldn't have gone out of my way to reopen old wounds if I thought otherwise.
そう それなら定例会議はもう必要なさそうね。
Regular meetings?
ああ、ごめんなさい。こちらの話よ。
I guess this petty secrecy is her way of getting payback for the other day.
それじゃ土いじり頑張ってちょうだい。
In any case, it's nice that they're being relatively cooperative. Nighttime. In the pitch black hallway, the only sound is the echoing of my own footsteps. After waiting until my classmates were soundly asleep, I slipped my way out of the dorm to infiltrate the abandoned school building. With a recent construction like this, it's definitely going to take some time to get things ready. To be honest, without Chizuru's cooperation, I doubt I could have gotten anywhere. And even now, it won't be easy. That said, failure simply isn't an option. After pushing Sachi that hard, I damn well better give my part everything I've got. Huh. What the fuck was that? Huh. Getting close to 4 in the morning, another hour, and we're getting dangerously close to Sachi or Amane waking up. Just to be on the safe side, I guess I'll call it a night. That room. What is going on here? From the school hallway, I notice a single light still on in the dormitory. And when I quietly look inside, a few minutes later, I find Sachi crouched intently over her desk. Wait, how can we see in here if the... whatever. She must have been up all night working. Her normally neat oh, wait. We're in the dorm? I'm very confused. Her normally neat desk is cluttered with books, magazines, paper, everything from documents concerning modern architecture techniques to yellowed old newspaper clippings. Probably because she confidently declared I should leave everything to her, Sachi's consciously trying not to show any sign of struggling. But in reality, she's practically at her wit's end. Precisely because of her own thoroughness and intelligence, the faults in every new plan must present themselves with frustrating speed. There are just no easy answers to this challenge. And we are back at the dorm. With a silent shout of encouragement, I ease the door shut and quietly leave silent shout. What the fuck? Quietly leave Sachi's room behind. And this is like 5 days later. What the fuck?
この学園には幽霊がいるわ。
Can I stop playing now? A pleasant morning, the first relatively cool day after what felt like weeks of brutal heat wave headlines in the newspapers. After gathering us in the dorm lobby, Michiru delivers this abrupt announcement.
緊急招集というからどれだけ重要な用事かと思えばくだらない。
強がってる割には足震えてっけどな。
ねえみちる、夏もそろそろ終わりだし、そんな中でもみんなを盛り上げたいっていうあんたの芸人根性はわかるけどさ。
What is summer vacation? Basically a month? What the fuck?
怖い話で涼しくなるっていうには少し遅すぎない？
全然違うわよ。っていうか芸人って言うな。本当にいるのよ幽霊が。
じゃあ見たの？
しかとこの目で。
Huh. That sounds like quite the intriguing tale.